What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back yet again. MTG Arena action. We're gonna give Arena Direct one more go here, so let's give it a try. Let's jump in. We do already have some booster boxes secured. We're gonna see if we can't increase that. And how we doing here? Okay, Harvester, 9 lives. We can play an Omniscience. We got Edict and Arena. Looks like we're probably playing black, potentially. We'll see. Flamewake Phoenix and Ashroot Animist are pretty good. We did have a lot of success playing red-green the last time. Let's see how we are looking. How's our white here? Joust through Great, Hunter, nice. Double Twin Blade Blessings is interesting. Savior, Seraph, Guide, and Angel. White's got a solid suite of creatures here. Blue, I like Protection. Double Refute. Big Fin Bouncer's okay. Blue's looking pretty weak. Black, as we anticipate to be playing here. Eaten Alive, Sage, Pilfer, Blood Witch, Harvester. Or black actually looks really good. Double Bacon to Pie. Tragic Banshee and Arbor. Like, we're just absolutely playing black for sure. There's no reason we wouldn't. Eaten Alive is great. Pilfer. Arena. Double Bacon to Pie. So good couple of removal spells. Graveyard to the Battlefield here and Zombify could be really fun. And a Blasphemous Edict with the Banshee. That's looking really nice. All right, red. What are we pairing our black with here? Is it going to be red? I don't know. Goblin Immolator is really good. Double Sure Strike's not bad. Phoenix is okay. Got the Involuntary Employment. Blast. Not particularly liking that. Like Flamewake Phoenix and stuff is pretty good. Just not a fan of what we're seeing here. Let's see how's our green looking here. Elves, Librarian. Veil is a good combat trick, but really just kind of trying to make it 2-for-1. Elite, Thespian, we get the Ranger. Broken Wings is okay. Triple Cackling Prowler. With Morbid, that's actually pretty good. Garruk's Uprising's not bad. Interesting. I'm not sure what our secondary color here is. Might just be white. White just might be the best depth. We're definitely playing black. We're pretty much playing every black card that we have here. What offers the next best suite in terms of removal? I guess technically Goblin Negotiation is one. Starting Blast, although that's very expensive. Double Sure Strike isn't bad. With the Immolator. Not really liking our green too much. I just think it's white. But again, we don't even have really any removal on white either. A Joust through? I mean, technically Commando. We're going to be really running on Eaten Alive. Double bacon to pie. And the edict and the banshee. Black, I guess, is pretty good. The top end of our white, I feel like, is pretty solid. We get some options if we go red, though. Like Flame Lake Phoenix becomes another sacrifice option. It says prowess. That's kind of interesting. If Goblin Surprise to just push in some damage. Maybe it's red. I don't know. This is really tough. We're almost pure. We're a pretty pure black deck. So it's like, what gives us the best options? White is definitely clearly better in terms of creatures. I think the Saviors are really good. Helpful Hunter draws us a card. I do like Joust Through, which is nice. That's another kind of touch on removal here. But we're almost purely. Now, the one thing that white would give us is lifelink that helps to offset something like Phyrexian Arena. I don't think we're hurting too bad in terms of a curve here. Don't necessarily need to play Zombify. What would I want to zombify? Tragic Banshee, I guess. Arbiter of Woe. Those are good targets. Soul Shackled Zombie actually isn't a bad target either. Zombify gets a lot better in something like white. In red, and we're probably playing the Immolator. We do get double Sure Strikes as combat tricks, which is pretty good. That also pairs up really nicely with Immolator. And then we get Flame Lake Phoenix, Goblin Surprise, and Incinerating Blast. So we do get some more, and Goblin Negotiation in terms of removal. Maybe it is red. And we get the involuntary employment. I don't think we're running Zombify. Goblin Surprise also we may want to think about. I don't know if I care about the Firebrand. I think the one thing that scares me here is we're so heavy in double black or double red. Probably not Goblin Surprise. Do we have any sack outlets? That's the other problem. We don't. Outside of Arbiter of Woe. So involuntary employment gets a lot worse if we can't pair it up with something like Eaten Alive. Is this just the build here? This is a decent suite of removal, though. Phyrexian Arena to draw some cards. We have some good... I feel like we have some pretty decent creatures. I think we try this. What are we curving at? 3.1 here. With a top end of 6. We're doing a lot for 3 to 4 mana. That feels pretty good. Okay. Not terrible. Find another red source. We're basically online for everything, which is a good place to be. We can pilfer into Blood Thief. All right. Keeping. Let's go. Okay, well, I guess that's one way to win. I am not going to be upset at that. I will take it. I don't know how you get in that predicament, but yeah, we're gonna keep this. Like a 9 lives familiar. Okay, I'm good on Swamps deck. They found all 17 of their colors. As long as they don't have a... Oh, they could have a few things to kill this. 5 damage that exiles. You draw a card, that's pretty good. I don't know why they wouldn't do that, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to block, of course. If you're going to pay that, you're going to draw your card. Yep. Oop, he dies. Bye-bye, 9 lives. So sad. Then we get to do this. Then I get to do this. That's a pretty good sequence. Okay, then I get Incinerating Blast opened up. We can push in some damage here. They just play like a big creature or something. Crypt Feaster as well. As Menace is pretty good play. Okay, and Elite is interesting. Do I Incinerating Blast? And pitch Goblin Negotiation? What can they have here for 3? I actually feel like that's the play. So this will let me like the Stormkirk Bloodchief bigger. They could have the ambush thing. They could have the ambush wolf. Oh. Stormkirk just gets bigger. That's good for me. I'm so confused. Oh, that's a good play. Hmm. I just Crypt Feaster here? Or do I Arena? I think we Crypt Feaster. They attack with the wolf. I'm down for the trade, I think. Or maybe I just take it. No, I'm okay with this. Yeah, because now if we get a removal spell, then we're getting a Gorehorn Raider. That's pretty gross. On the Arena. Smart play. It's not ideal. I have to tap this. Let's gain some life back. Maybe I should have attacked with both creatures there, but they're bricking on creatures here. I can't imagine what they have in their hand. Okay. think I just gained my life here. That's pretty good. Do I edict here? We've both kind of flooded here. I'm thinking not. You really can't attack. Or you can. There's no reason I don't put this in front of this. Yeah, that's fine. That draws that out. Oh, yes, please. Oh, this edict is going to be brutal. I kind of hate this, but I got to do it. Feels bad, man. I don't know why they don't block there. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They can't kill me. So here's the thing. They block with the Shivan Dragon. Kind of, you know, making that trade. You know, they don't know what the two cards in my hand are. Obviously, if I have another creature, that ends up becoming really tough. So if they don't do that, I don't know why you don't block with the Heartfire Immolator for the chance to maybe even throw it at that point, right? They could block. This isn't going to kill this. They then throw it at me. Oh, it's target creature or planeswalker. Okay, so they can essentially just block here to chump. That then gives them the opportunity to attack next turn. And if they find another creature, they win. They just attack twice with Shivan Dragon. They only have to pump this once for a 2-turn clock, and then they have all the rest of their mana open and available. So got a little lucky there. We both flooded like crazy. But this was a very timely blasphemous edict to kind of reset the battlefield for us. So we'll take it. Okay, we're definitely keeping this. I mean, this is... We can get a 2... I was gonna say, we get a 2-drop right here. That's about as good as we could hope. Elite! 9 lives familiar. Uh-oh. Block whatever that's going to get put on, for sure. We chump. We're going to take some damage. No. I'm just going to edict this next turn. And then I have a whole lot of removal spells. Bacon to Pie gets really good here. Give me some life back. Oh, okay. I actually don't hate that. Sure. I'll gain my life. Do I need that? Am I gonna need this? No, I'll be fine. Now we've kind of ramped up the clock here. They keep playing just single creatures here. It's probably Sure Strike, right? Because now if they play double creatures, yeah. That's pretty good. Well, that's a good eaten alive target. This is just gross. Yeah, that was just gross. The few turns of Phyrexian Arena and drawing those extra cards, to play double elite was really nice, right? But the ultimate blocker in 9 Lives Familiar, we still had what, 2 counters on this coming back? We blocked with it twice, 2 or 3 times. We sacrificed it like 3 more times. The fact that we could keep just running that, and then because we have so many different types of morbid-esque or similar triggers, and so many good options for it. I mean, that's just absolutely insane. They don't concede here, which I don't blame them for conceding. But essentially, then I was also going to be playing a Tragic Banshee to then blow this up. That then gives us the option to basically swing with everything, clear the board. That's gross. That's really gross. I'm gonna try it. I really probably shouldn't. But we do have a Pilfer. Let's Pilfer. I can absolutely not let them play this card. Yeah, I'll get an point of damage here. Two points of damage. I can Felidar now. Scourge. That's pretty good. I'm wondering here. Yeah, I think let them play the Felidar. I'm wondering if I just edict here now. Or try to bait there. Try to bait out this last card. Because then I can gain the life. Yeah. Yeah, because that's going to grow. Perfect. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. So perfect. Ooze. Let's not let them play that. Or probably this again. Hmm. Well, that's not great, actually. That wasn't great. Just too many creatures there. I'm just trying to think about from a sequencing standpoint. I mean, we got a 2-for-1 with the Blasphemous Edict on both of their Cackling Prowlers. They just had so many. They had 2 creatures to follow up. Scavenging Ooze being just a fantastic option. I couldn't outpace the creatures with our removal here. And I feel like we did a pretty decent job of finding opportunities. I mean, I think we made Sure Strike, Eaten Alive, Baked into Pie. I think all of that was pretty solid. We got stuck a little early there. They have some strong value creatures that I just could not. I just couldn't deal with. I guess I'm thinking about last turn when they attack. Because we can block their Tragic Banshee, but again, we're just essentially trading at that point. Trying to find an opportunity for Tragic Banshee to get in to actually use its Morbid trigger is pretty tough. But I guess Armosaur Guide as the next thing would have allowed us to like attack into it, Tragic Banshee to kill the Scavenging Ooze. So like, there's potentially some synergies there. Just a better draw on their end. Oh, come on, game. And if this is double swamp, this is fantastic. I have to mulligan this. I'll keep this and pitch the Arbiter of Woe. I have to hope for a black source here. Please, come on. Okay, this is relatively ideal. What is happening with our opponent over here? I'm just going to end the turn. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna just... I mean, I don't see why... See, what is happening here? Whatever. Like, do I play Heartfire Immolator here? No, I don't. Sure. Sure. They're gonna be real sad. Mm-hmm. GG's. What? What? What was this game? Like, I don't... Maybe my opponent was missing a color? Like, they just literally waited till turn 7 to play a Rune-Scarred Demon. And then that was it. And then I blew it up. The crazy part is, even if they do have something for this, The testy play here was to hit with the sure strike, right? But I could have also just Heartfire Immolated here and then throw through that as well if they weren't going to do that. Like, we had so many options to deal the last 2 points of damage. Okay. I think it's not a great hand. We can avoid some... We can avoid some more lands. I think absolutely get this away from me. I'm surprised they played that. Kind of hoping they just ramp up here and we just blow them out with Blasphemous Edict. Mm-hmm. Please play another creature. Ambush Wolf, nice. Okay, that's not bad. Absolutely do this. And I actually think do this too. Yeah, we block. I mean, there's no... Yeah. No reason we don't do that. All right, no more lands, please. I said no more lands, please. Flame Lake Phoenix is going to make me lose this game. Oh, thank gosh. They have a removal spell, I'm going to be sad. Which they probably do. If I attack with both... I think I'm supposed to do this. Am I gonna win this game? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They had the removal spell, but it wasn't quite good enough. My goodness. I guess, do I even need to do that? 5. We attack with this. Yeah, no. Technically. The difference ends up being I'm keeping this back just in case they do find a removal spell or had something. They had the bite down there. So good. Probably the one of the few things. They flooded out. We flooded a bit here. We just made it work. Blasphemous Edict has saved us yet again. Okay. Not a bad start, I would say. Gonna get to Frenzied Goblin. Think. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, I think this is the right play. Sure Strike, Giant Growth. Neither of these things I'm too worried about. Let's get that out of here. That's not ideal. We're gonna take some damage here, I have a feeling. I need a Blasphemous Edict. Am I about to take 7? Yes, I am. Oh, I'm just dead. Right? Well, that's a heck of a way to go out. That was a super, super fast start. Maybe the Pilfer wasn't the play. The Pilfer was really unfortunate, just not being able to grab the Eager Truffle Snout, which would have been a much better option. I guess, what do we do here instead? We knew... Man, I should have played... That was a poor play. I should have played Crypt Feaster here. Am I still dead, though? Yeah, I'm still dead either way I go about doing it. What I should have done is played Heartfire Immolator, and then I should have eaten alive the Truffle Snout. No, that still wouldn't have mattered, because they could have pumped up. They could have just double pumped. No, they couldn't have, because they could only have Giant Growth and made my thing unblockable. And they would have had to do the pump prior to, although they could have just sure striked. I'm in such bad shape there. I'm not winning this game. That was an insane start. Off of a mulligan, too. Feels bad. Feels bad to get one win away. This deck pulled it out. 5 wins, but I could not get to the 6th for the boxes, unfortunately. This deck was pretty good. This deck was pretty good. I was actually very happy with it. Whenever that game, see that last game, the games we won, we played 9 Lives Familiar on turn 3. The games that we didn't win, we didn't play 9 Lives Familiar on turn 3. That is the main difference. That is what's so interesting about that is if I do have this on turn 3, totally different outcome. Totally different outcome. We're blocking the Ruby tracker. We're taking way less damage. We have a sacrifice for Eaten Alive that is able to ship out some damage as well. And how different of a game that would have been had we had that. All in all, though, I can't be too sad to hit 5 wins, although just felt like we played a whole bunch of Magic. I won't say for no reward, because we get our 5,000 gems back, so that's not too bad. But certainly would have liked to secure 2 more boxes. Would have been pretty cool if we could have did that. But that was a fantastic start from our opponent. If they're a little bit slower, they are just even a turn slower there. Totally different game too, which is pretty interesting. But I enjoyed it. This was pretty good. Had some pretty good synergies. I think I think splashing in the red was the right move here. Phyrexian Arena, when we did see it, was really, really good. Abysmal Harvester's an interesting one, but I think in this deck works pretty good. We just really never saw this early either. That would have kind of been interesting to have on turn 3 and then be able to like do the Eaten Alive thing, potentially. Get some stuff back. Yeah, we could have baked into Pie a creature and then harvested it back. Would have been interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. We're going to wrap it up. That was pretty good. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for sticking around on Flash from Socials. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm not sure if we'll jump into another one of these since we got our gems back. I have been saying that pretty consistently that I am not going to, but we'll see. Maybe we try for one more go and see if we can't get to 6 wins. We've had a 6-win completion. We've now had a 5-win. We also had like a 2-win one run as well, so we've been a little all over the place, but generally a little bit more successful than not, which has been pretty good. So flash some socials again, like, comment, subscribe. We also open some packs every Wednesday if you're interested. We have playlists for both our arena content as well as all of our opening content, and we have quite a bit of it and lots more on its way. So thanks again for checking this one out. Consider that subscribe button, trying to get to 1,000 subs. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a few minutes of your day with me. We'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Peace.